Welcome Pisces, and welcome to your April 2021 reading. I'm so excited to be with you today. I share some Pisces energy. I have a couple of placements in my chart that's Pisces energy. So I'm really excited to share this reading with you. Let's see what we got going on. So we're going to look into your energy. It could be for sun, moon, rising signs, and the energies can be reversed. So if this reading does not resonate with you, then just stick around because they're either reversed or it's something in the reading that you need to hear. The messages can be timeless. So if you were brought to this channel in this reading, there's something in it that for you. So whether it's today or in the future, the cards can be read intellectually or by the book, or they can be read intuitively. When I watch other readers, I keep this in mind. And the awesome thing is that we all have different gifts. And we can use them in many different ways, and that's why you should look at different readers just to see the many facets of the energetic world that you're living in. One of my gifts is releasing trapped emotions. So during this reading, we're going to bring in the angels and spirit guides for your holy fire Reiki energy. We'll do Reiki energy during this reading, and we'll and at the end of the reading, we're going to go ahead and release trapped emotions because that's one of my other gifts. And so I will also tell you some tools that you use. Sometimes I talk about crystals, sometimes I talk about oils, sometimes I just talk about many different things. So please stay tuned for the whole reading because there's something in it for you. The emotions that we're going to release at the end of the reading are betrayal and abandonment, and those were trapped around the age of 6 years old. So for whatever reason, Spirit would like for you to release those emotions, or your higher self actually, of the collective. And don't forget to check out the description link in the description box below for many different things that I have in there. And I'm not open for personal readings at this time, so I'll let you know when my schedule opens up. But if you like this reading and you were entertained by it in some way, then don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you get notified as soon as possible when my readings come up. Only accepting the highest and best truths for the highest and best good of Pisces, and bringing forth the best guide that can answer these questions accurately. So I'm looking for 3 cards for the Pisces collective. Okay, so right here, I don't want to look at these yet. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's go ahead and set up the cards. And I like to do an overall reading. If love comes out of it, great. If career comes out of it, great. I just want what the highest guides are going to bring into your experience. Oh, before I begin, all right, I ask to be surrounded by the white light of the Holy Spirit to guide, guard, and protect me. I ask that I pray to be a channel for truth, love, and healing. I ask that the Pisces collective also be surrounded by the white light to guide, guard, and protect them. I ask that their angel spirit guides, loved ones in spirit, be with us here today. I ask for truth, clarity, wisdom, and guidance. And I ask Spirit that they bring healing and empowerment to Pisces' journey. And I thank you for everything you bring. Go ahead and bring in that Reiki energy so that we can channel in some energy for you guys to help your energy centers. All right, while that energy is being processed, let's go ahead and find out what's going on with the Pisces collective. Hello, hello, Pisces. Pisces, what do we have? My beautiful water sign. What do we have for you? Okay. I don't do upside down cards. Because I just like to read them in the positive aspect. My spirit guides know that, so I don't I like to bring in the vibration of positivity. So if that's not what you want, if you want to look to find all the dangers and crazy things in your life, I don't focus in that direction because I know that only brings more of it, because I understand the law of attraction. So for me, this makes more sense. Okay, let's go ahead and before I start reading this, I want to get some clarifiers here with some of these oracle cards, which are awesome to use. And remember that when I read these cards intuitively, so you can read them by the book, but the thing is that a lot of readers they have a specific way that they read the cards. So when I go to get readings from people, and I read really well, but when I go to get readings from people, I don't read their cards because it's their relationship with spirit and the cards that tells them what's going on. And I can misconstrue what's happening in the reading because the way I read the magician is the way I read it, and spirit knows that. So it gives me that card to say, oh, this is what you would, when in communication, I have a certain communication with spirit. So just be careful when you're looking at people's readings, because just remember that it's intuitively the message is for them to be able to convey to you. So, you can look at many different aspects. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, then you have your sun, your moon, your rising, your Saturn, your Jupiter, your Mercury. I mean, there's so many different ways. So what do we have for Pisces? Okay. Okay. Oh, let's do those together. Okay. And I'll try to make sure that I show you what the card is so that you can see how I read it. I think that's really important as well. All right, so let's see what we have here. All right, so if you like this reading and you're entertained in some way, then don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you can get notified as soon as I post something. Okay, so let's see. We have, and what I'm looking at, your energy that you're in right this moment is a really good energy. This is one of my favorite cards. This is an energy of, look at all that yellow. That yellow is happiness. And so I love to see cards that have yellow in them. Also, you see the little girl, and this doesn't even look like an adult. It looks like two little kids. And she's giving them something. So this, to me, I read this card as, look at all these cups, these beautiful cups that they share together. And they're going to share this specific one. Like, she could pick up this other cup if she wanted to, but she's not. She's actually, they're sharing the same one. And it's a really good energy of sharing and giving. And if you could see the look on this little girl's face, she's just so happy, so thankful, so grateful. And I feel like that's the energy that you're in right now. This is also an energy of connection. I like that as well. This right here means that it's spiritually guided. So whatever's happening in this card right here, what's crossing over it is a spiritually guided card. It means that you're going in the right direction. It means that God has his hand in what's happening in your life right now. So you should have nothing to worry about. Actually, it's almost like I vision it as a roller coaster where you just sit back and enjoy the ride, because it's going to be amazing, right? So you are asking the question, is Ace of Swords, and you're saying, what about this new beginning? And all of the aces are new beginnings. You're coming from a new beginning, so you had good new beginnings with finances. This could be new beginnings of all kinds of things, because even though it's a pentacle, which is an earth energy, this is a very steady, it's genuine, loyal, your money improves, all kinds of wonderful things happen with this card. So you just come from that energy. It's like, look at all this new beginning. Look at that. You got the wands as well. Like, how amazing is that? Right? So this new beginning is the question that you're asking. Okay? And the answer is yes, because then they gave you another one. Like, there's no two of the same suit in this deck. So they're going to try their best. That's what I love about reading cards. It's so crazy because, some of the cards have, if read in a certain way, have about the same message. And so it's pretty cool to kind of watch how spirit will bring these cards out to you. But this right here, you're asking about the new beginning, and the answer is yes. I mean, it's right there. How clear can that be, right? And it's a fiery new beginning, because they could have switched these cards, right? And it could have been like that. Right? Sometimes this is a new beginning where you have to cut something out, but not necessarily. Or something was cut out in order for you to grow. This right here is a new beginning, which is a fiery, but look at all the buds on that. This time it's like, you know what? You're going to get fruition. For whatever it was that you tried to start before and it didn't work out, you're going to get fruition, is what they're saying. You're kind of in the Hermit energy. Now, if you're not totally in the Hermit energy, it could be because you have your sun, moon, and rising signs are not in that energy right now. But there is an aspect of you that is in the Hermit energy right now, where you want to take some time alone in order to do this right here, which is planning. And so although you do want to hang out and you have the energy of maybe wanting to hang out a little bit, you also have the energy of planning and having patience and really being due diligent about what you're doing. So that's what this card means to me right now. This right here is the Empress energy, is the energy that's surrounding you with people. So there are people around you who are feeling really, really good. And when people around you feel really good, it makes you feel really good. So the Empress energy is probably one of my favorite cards that you can get. And it's good that people around you feel that way, because then that means that they don't need you as much because they're doing their own thing and they're feeling really good in their power. So this is good because this frees you up to do this, to be the Hermit. So you want to go, that's awesome. That's awesome energy. I'm really excited for you for that. Your hopes and fears is that celebration, is that reunion, is that happening. They're saying the new beginning is coming, so you don't have to have worries and fear about that. You can actually let that go. I like to clarify those because, let me clarify this card right here. Okay, so this is interesting because they're saying that there's obstacles and challenges, but they're not yours. There are people around you who are having obstacles and challenges, and thank goodness that they're in the Empress energy, because they're not going to need you to solve those problems for them. Like, we can step into our own power and really start to create what we want. People around you will have the obstacles and challenges, but you're going to see them actually moving into their own power and taking care of those obstacles and challenges where you don't have to do it, which is awesome. So we're going to go ahead and we'll work on these, because the solar plexus and the heart, these actually work so well together. And one time somebody told me that, like, if your heart has blockages in it, it blocks like all the other chakras. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I thought that was interesting. And I haven't always seen that with chakra work that I've done, but it's just something to kind of keep in mind. So we'll work on these two in just a minute. We'll make sure that we can kind of maybe get those open for you and make sure that they're spinning really, really well. Because this is a collective reading, so although your energy centers might be doing well, other people in the collective may not be doing well in those areas. The overall energy is manifestation. It's the Magician card, which is manifestation. That is awesome. So that's what we're doing right here. That's why you're wanting to plan. That's why you're asking about the new beginning. All of that stuff. But I do want to use this deck really quickly so I can clarify those two cards, because they always look kind of like scary, but let's see what they're talking about. So I first want to know what the Four of Swords is. And I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for Pisces' highest and best good, and bringing forth the one that can most accurately answer I want this Four of Swords and also the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, yeah. All right. Can I get the answers to those, please? All right, let's clarify those cards, please. All right. Okay. Can I clarify one more time? Okay, that's what I thought. I was feeling that. Oh, perfect. Okay, I was feeling that too. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm seeing here with this that just came about is that this is what's manifesting right at what's coming forward to you right now. This is the outcome. This is the final outcome. So there's two different outcomes. This is a more recent outcome is the way I read it, and this is the more final outcome in the end. So let's first talk about this. We already know that there's a new beginning that's coming right away. Let's see what happens after that. What happens after that is that you're going to be laying down those old belief systems. You've done a lot of that work already. So you keep seeing this card come up, but we have layers. You know, it's like that Shrek movie where I'm an onion and I have layers. We're the same. And so it's a piece by piece thing that happens. And although you feel like you've done really, really great work, which you have, you still have just some more to kind of tweak and get rid of. But in this release, you're actually a teacher. You're teaching people how to do this by the way that you do it. And that's really important because Pisces is the sign, is the last sign in the zodiac, which is the one that's the most intuitive, or can be the most intuitive. Now I know Aquarius is really intuitive, and so is Cancer. But Pisces, you know, we've been to this planet a lot of times. We've done this many, many times, and we have like knowledge that's like being released little by little as we grow. And so it's really important that this releasing that you do, you show people. And so that is really awesome. And it's spiritually guided. Like, this is meant to work in this way. You are a teacher. The things that you're going through are lessons for not just you, but for other people. It's lessons to show other people like how to do it. So sometimes you might think, oh my gosh, my life has been so difficult at times. But what you're not understanding is the sign of Pisces is someone who comes with a lot of I don't want to say locked up, a lot of knowledge inside of their cells and their cellular structure inside of their body that it unlocks at certain times so that you can deal with those things. But you know, this is the sign that people look at and go, oh my gosh, how did you deal with all of the things you dealt with? And then you say, oh, I'm a teacher, I dealt with it this way. And they go, oh, you did? And you say, yes. And that was just part of your purpose and part of your plan. So sometimes when you're in the muck of it, just remember that it's going to help so many people, learn from your experience. This right here is, sometimes when I see this card, I think, oh my gosh, I don't want to be trapped, right? Ugh. But that's not always what this card means. This means that we couldn't see things the way we needed to, and now we're going to be able to see them. Like, you're moving away. See, it's moving away from this energy, and now you're going to be able to see, and you're going to be able to plan. So this Hermit, this is awesome. This Hermit gets to bring in that plan, right? And it's okay that you couldn't see at that time. We can't see things all the time. Although you're very intuitive, there's things that the universe keeps hidden from you until the right perfect time. Okay, sorry about that, Pisces. It actually cut out. The camera did, so I guess it happens with technology. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to what we were talking about. Let's go ahead and flip these over. All right, and so the first one says that you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil and blessings will soon be revealed. That's what we were talking about right here. So we didn't understand why these hard things happened, but they really did help the people that are in your experience with you to understand how to move through really difficult times and really difficult things. So you're a leader in your circle of influence. So this one says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And that's what we were talking about here. So people are going to be going through obstacles and challenges, and you're going to want to help them. You're going to want to help them through the obstacles and challenges because you've had so many life experiences that you kind of just know how to do things. And sometimes you think, oh, it's just easier if I'll do it. But that's overfunctioning for someone. You need to allow someone to grow into their own power. So don't do things because, you see them going through things and you think, oh my gosh, I feel so bad that they're going through that. No, you don't have to act that way. They can be grown. They can be in their Empress energy and they can move through whatever's happening with them. This one says, transformation in relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So that transformation is... we were talking about transformation is we're going to be in the planning stages of transformation with the Hermit card, and that transformation is going to have you get rid of some things and then moving forward. Okay, so moving through that, now let's go ahead and work on, let's talk about the essential oil that is good for you this month. And the essential oil this month is sandalwood. Sandalwood is an amazing oil for meditation. It is a great oil for prayer and spiritual worship. It also is wonderful for your spiritual clarity and will help you connect to your higher consciousness, which Pisces is super intuitive, so this is actually one you should have in your toolbox at all times because sandalwood is amazing. How you use that oil is you can put it on your third eye, or you can put it in your hands and you can rub your hands together and you can smell it and let it get into your olfactory nerves so that it can produce the emotional experience that you're looking for in order to manifest, because you understand that manifestation has to be connected to your emotions. So that is really good. The crystal that came up for you is actually Tanzanite. And Tanzanite, I don't actually have that crystal here, but I'll leave a link in the description. And it is actually will amplify your energy. It's an amplifier. It's great for clearing away unwanted energy and things that don't serve you, promoting connection to your higher self. And it's great for your third eye, your crown chakra, and aiding to self-discovery, which is what we're talking about here, right? When you're planning stage, right? So, and the last thing that we're going to do, Pisces, is we're actually going to release your trapped emotions. And I'm going to ask that that your angels and spirit guides also clear out the energy in your heart chakra before we begin. Good, thank you. And I also want to clear out the energy of your solar plexus. For all those Cancers that are listening and cross watchers. And then the trapped emotions that we're going to release today. The first one is betrayal. That was in your small intestine at the age of 6. And so we're going to go ahead and clear that out. I ask that Pisces, angels and spirit guides, loved ones in spirit be with us here today. And I ask that we clear out the betrayal that was living in their small intestines that they trapped at the age of 6, please. And I want you to think about that experience that may be popping up in your mind right now at the age of 6. Breathe through it and let it go. All right. And the next thing that we're going to get rid of, Pisces, is the abandonment. You have abandonment trapped in your heart that you trapped at the age of 6. Let's go ahead and breathe through that and release that out. I ask that the angels and spirit guides help and the higher self of the Pisces that's listening right now, that you clear out the abandonment that's out in the heart, been living in the heart since the age of 6 years old, please. Awesome. One more thing about the sandalwood oil, it's also going to help you in the hermit stage. And this doesn't mean that you're going to hermit forever. Like I said before, it might just be for the planning stage. Sometimes we need to be by ourselves so we can make good decisions. And so this will help you to get into your higher space so that you can make really, really good decisions. I also have frankincense over there next to my tree, which is another one I like to use as well when I'm trying to connect in with my higher self. So that is all that I have for you today, Pisces. I want to thank you very much. This was from April, for your monthly reading of April of 2021. And you guys have a great, great day. Don't remember, if you like this reading or you're entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you can be notified whenever I do another video. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much.